Hi guys, and welcome back. And today we're doing the KV85, otherwise known as the KV1S tank review. And here it is. It's right here. And just to give you a little heads up, I do have all the modules unlocked, as you can see. And so, first things first, we're going to do a brief little history about the KV85. The KV85 was also otherwise known as the blueprint for the IS-1. A strong criticism of the KV-1 concerned its main armament, which was the same as the medium tanks, i.e. the T-34, but the KV-1 was more expensive to make and far less mobile. A better gun could have effectively saved the KV-1, making it something comparable to the last version of the Panzer IV. So, as you can see, which is what the Germans did with the captured KV-1, which we're going to see here. They took a KV-1 and they literally give it a much bigger gun and space armor on its frontal glacis right here. Now, we're not going to be reviewing that tank. We are actually reviewing this bad boy. Now, first things first, the tank, even though it was a stopgap measure tank, and what can really be said about it? All the information I could find on the KV85 / the KV1S was basically just regular information that really didn't lead to anywhere. But I did find this one. A stopgap upgrade of the KV series, the short-lived KV85, ta-da, or Object 239. This was the KV1S with a newer turret from the Object 237 KV85, still in development, mounting the same 85mm the D5T gun, which is right there on the T-34-85. The gun was a gun from the SU-85, which is right here, as you can see. And earlier versions of the T-34-85, the 85mm provided capable of penetrating the Tiger 1 from 1,000 meters, and the demand for its slow production of the KV-85 tremendously. Only 148 of these tanks were ever built, and the KV-85 appeared on the front lines beginning of September of 1943. Its production ended in December of 1943, so it only saw maybe 3 months of production. So it's very rare. If you're a collector and you actually have a KV-85 in your collection, you are a very, very, very shrewd man. In December, Soviet Industries was therefore able to produce a heavy tank as well as armored as the Tiger 1 before the end of 1943. The complete Object 237 was accepted into service as the IS-85 and was produced in the autumn of winter of 1943 to 1944. They were sent to the front as of October 1943. The production of the IS-85/IS-1 was stopped by the spring of 44 once the IS-2-122/IS-2 entered full-scale production. So the SU-85 or KV-85/KV-1S, because it's the same tank, was only a stopgap measure. Now the difference between an IS-1 and a KV-85 is a KV-85 has a much larger turret, apparently. It's what everyone's saying on Wikipedia and whatnot. And as you can see, I do have the IS-1. So let's take a look at the IS-1 real quick. Huh. Turrets don't really look that big. It doesn't look that big to me. But we'll go back and take a look at the KV-85. The turret looks the same to me, but let's take a look at its general weight. 53.1 tons. It was 6.79 meters, or 22 feet 3 inches in length, with 10 feet 11 inches in width, and its height from the ground was 12 foot dead even. Elevation was 37 degrees of traverse. Armor is 111mm in the front. Oh, correction, that's the KV2 stat. That's the KV2 stats. I'm looking at the wrong stat paper. There's a blooper for you. Here we go. The stats for the KV85 is it's 46 tons. Frontal glacial thickness is 60 millimeters or 2.36 inches in the hull. 75 millimeters or 2.93 inches in the front glacis. That's here. So we're going to go to the armor preset right here. Is that correct? 75 millimeter lower glacis is wrong. Huh? So that's wrong. But that appears to be correct. But that is wrong there. Okay, that's interesting. KV85 was only produced in limited quantity beginning in 1948. Only 143 units. Yeah, ultimate version was developed, produced, and stopped for good. KV85 had the same engine as its predecessor from the KV1. 100 to 110 millimeter thickness. Well, that's completely wrong. As you can see, that's only 75. Frontal turret glacis is 100. That's 100 meters flat. It's not 110. So that's wrong. Sides and rear. Okay. 100 meters on the sides. So that's correct. And the rear. That is correct. But the front, the turret is the mantlet's wrong. Max speed was around 40 kilometers an hour or 29 miles per hour with a range of 250 kilometers or 155 miles. The DT5 gun was a shorter derivative of the original 85mm AA gun with a 2,598 feet muzzle velocity. So let's check to make sure if the velocity is correct for the main shell. We're going to use the stock shell. Its velocity is 792. So no, the velocities are completely wrong on the shells. So they've buggered up on the shells, they've buggered up on the frontal glacis, down here, and they've buggered up on the turret as well. Okay, so basically this is a worthless representation of what the KV85 is. Now, of course, if you really want to take out a KV85 and you can beat the 100 plus millimeter, or be 172 because it's effective. See, the calculation goes on the effective thickness. So if you can defeat a, for example, let's hit it here. If you can beat, basically, if you can do over 190 millimeters penetration, aim for the turret, you'll just wreck this thing. Don't bother aiming for the glacis. Granted, you'll probably kill it, but there's a high chance the shell's going to go through and do nothing. We'll take a look where the crew modules are. Maybe if you aim here, you might be able to hit the ammo. So see where the driver's light is. If he doesn't have the driver's light covered up, there is a high chance you will ammo rack him. Wow, that's interesting from the front. Of course, as I say, if you hit the turret here, there's a high chance you will kill the loader. But if you aim here, there's a high chance you'll kill the gunner and the commander. And there's even ammunition either inside. So if you want to really take out a KV85, best place to aim for, really, like I said, is the turret, because there's a high chance you're going to get an ammo rack and just gone. See ya, bye. Of course, if you want to set this thing on fire and just laugh and farm it for credits, you want to take a look at the third drive wheel from the rear. Aim a little bit behind it. There's the radiator. Right behind that is the engine. I believe that the fuel tanks is just a little bit in front of it. So aim just roughly in this general direction, and you will generally hurt the KV1S. If your gun can't penetrate the armor, for example, if we take a look at the sides here, see right here, it's only 60 millimeters compared to 100. So if you're in a lower tier tank coming across a KV1S, sorry, KV85, and you cannot penetrate that turret even at point blank range, go for the belly armor. Go for the side armor. Don't go up here. Go down here. Aim down there. For again, as I said, you'll get the drivers. There's a high chance you'll hit the ammo storage on the ground. There's a higher chance that you will kill the loader. So yeah, again, if you're aiming from this side, again, you want to hit from the third wheel. Aim above, just above where the third wheel is, and you will seriously damage this tank. So we found out that the armor is wrong. We found out that the shell velocity is wrong. We found out how we can take the tank out. So let's find out how the tank actually handles itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into a test drive real quick. We are going to take basically all the ammunition that we can. And so We're going to let this load. Yeah. Okay, here we are. Now, a lot of people keep asking me how my controls are set up, so I'm going to show you real quick. Go to my controls, and this is my tank controls. WASD for controls, no inverted. Fire main caliber is left mouse button, second caliber left mouse button, machine gun is the spacebar, sniper mode is my right click or V, crosshair lighting is the tilde key, that's the key to the left of the number 1 key, number pad on the top, and here is how you sight in your distance control. I have it set for my 5th and 4th mouse button, which is right on my left thumb. I am left-handed. Tank repair set to U, and tank to lock on target is my middle mouse button. Pretty much that is it. Rest is all stock standard controls. So we're going to go back, and so we're going to go into sniper mode, and as you can see, I just turned the crosshairs red. This makes it a lot easier for sniping. So we're going to take a look, and out there, so we're going to, now I believe this is a stock shell. Yeah, the velocity on this shell is really slow. I'm so used to leading my shots as my Tiger. So that nailed him in his engine. And again, this is the stock ammo, guys. And that poor Panzer 1C doesn't stand a chance. GG, KO. Now, a lot of people have asked me, can I do the target practice attacking the targets from the front instead of the sides? So that's what I'm going to do. And as you can see, we have the stock ammunition loaded. This is the ammunition that the tank's going to come with the moment you unlock it. And the other two, one is high explosive, and the other one is the upgraded ammo. The higher ballistic cap, I believe. It's designed to do less overall damage up front. And our first target, of course, is a poor little Panzerkampfwagen 2 as of C. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get a little bit of distance between us, so you can see for yourself. And of course, yes, it does say for Stalin on my barrel, and I do have a homemade mark of excellence on the barrel. This is the stock skin, by the way. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to turn the tank around, and what I'm going to do now is something I didn't do in my previous reviews, but I'm going to do it here, is I'm going to time how fast it takes for the tank to do a complete 360 turn. Now, as you can see, the tank starts to turn on such low RPMs, unlike a German tank, that requires your engine to be somewhat at about 2000 RPMs before your transmission will lock gears. Now notice how this tank has what's known as a spindle drive, which means only one track will turn. The other inside track that I'm turning against won't spin. Do you see? So she doesn't have she doesn't have what's known as 0 point of turn. 0 point of turn is where the tank itself will turn on the spot. It will not move. So this tank does not have what's known as 0 point turn. That's a little information for you guys. Now, Panzer 1C from the front is no contest. Just there you go. GG. Goodbye. Killed all the crew. Now, the next target, of course, is a Panzer 1C. We are reloaded, and again, I'm using stock ammo here. Now, the reason why I use the stock ammo during this part of the review of the tank is you're seeing the tank in its entirety. You're seeing the tank with how you would get it, which is stock ammunition. Not many tankers will have all the upgrades unless you've got, of course, Eagles and have already pre-purchased them when you purchase the tank. Now, unfortunately, unlike about 90% of Americans, which means I am poor, which means I do not have Eagles. So what we're going to do is, that's the Panther. There's our Panzer C. Panzer C. And as you can see, we can pen him practically anywhere. So we're gonna aim a little bit above, right there. Boom. See ya. He's gone. Again, I know German tanks because German tanks are one of my favorites. fighting armored vehicles. Now, of course, here is the bane of the KV85's existence. The Panzerkampfwagen 5 ASUSTek, aka the Panther. Now, there's a higher chance that when you do see a Panther, you will be shooting at it from a distance. And there's a high chance that when you're shooting at it from a distance, he's going to have his armor facing towards you. Now, the frontal glacis of a Panther is quite bouncy naturally. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our sights on this. Okay. So we're going to adjust. Now we're just going to generally look around the tank. We see a whole bunch of green, but we're not shooting just yet. The reason why we're not shooting just yet is because he's at a slanted 45-degree angle. If I was to shoot, there's a high chance that this shell will bounce. See? It did practically nothing. I killed his gunner and his commander. That's it. And that was a lucky shot. Now, again, normally most Panthers will only show you the upper glacis. So, shoot the upper glacis, it just did nothing. You might as well have shot a HE shell at him. So, how do you defeat a Panther from the front at just shy of 300 yards? Now he's disappeared. Stationary target just disappeared. That's the poor view range of this tank. Here we go. Now we see him. Now, how do you defeat a Panther from the front? Well, see where the mantlet is? There's a little spot right there. Oh, mantlet edit. Okay. So we're going to turn around. We're going to gain some distance again. Now bear in mind, my gunner is not 100%. Okay, guys? My crew is not 100% on this tank. So, again, I'm just like you guys who are watching this tank review. Okay? Now, of course, I'm going to have to get closer. Oh, and there's a Tiger 2 right there. But we're still going to deal with this Panther. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to get close because of the way they have the hill set up here. So normally I don't want to get this close because I'm not showing you how to do the range properly, but I'm going to show you anyway. So what we're going to do, apart from kill a couple of trees and piss off some druids, sorry about that, my elven tree hugging friends, is now this is one of the problems that the IS does have. Look, I can't get my gun down. I am trying. I cannot get my gun down. The KV1S does not like to point its gun down. Now, from the front, notice that the machine gun port is welded up. Now, as I was telling you, right there, right underneath the gun mantlet, is a little tiny spot. If you can hit it, look at that. It's dead, baby. Right there. Right from the front. Don't hit it in the mantlet because the mantlet will just absorb the shell. Aim just under the mantlet. Now, there's a Tiger 2. How does a KV1S / KV85 deal with a Tiger 2? Easy. So easy. I'm going to show you. Again, this is stock ammunition, guys. I'm not using the armor, the upgraded ammo. I'm just using stock ammo. So a lot of people during my live streams ask me why I carry stock ammo. I don't bother using, you know, just constant upgraded ammo. You're about to find out why. Again, I'm gonna, as you can see, elevation is an issue for the poor KV85/1S, and it always has been. That's because the gun itself does bash up against the top of the turret. That's why the barrel can't aim down. Can it aim up? Yeah, pretty freaking high. As you can see, pretty freaking high. Look how high it can go. But it can't aim down. So, Tiger 2 No, we don't want it from the side, we want this Tiger 2 from the front. Now most Tiger 2s will like to stay back and snipe, use the long range, use the accuracy of that gun. But in a KV85, you don't want to get into a snipe war with a Tiger 2. Tiger 2 is always going to win. You want to get in the Tiger 2's face. Okay. So, we are now relatively facing the Tiger 2. Now, what's the one thing you've noticed? No matter where you scan, it's all red. Now, it's all red for a reason. It's all red for the one simple reason, which is, even at this range, at 150 meters, which is considered point blank range for some tanks, you won't be able to penetrate. And I'll prove it. Ready? Let's hit the lower glaciers. Nothing. Let's go for the upper glaciers. Nothing. The only green you're going to see is on the tracks. Okay? See? And all I did was damage his suspension. Are you thinking, okay, Commander's Cupola? Nope. Machine gun port? Nope. So, where is it? And realistically, where apparently the KV85's gun could kill a Tiger at 1,000 yards, when you can't even penetrate a Tiger 2 at 140 yards. Do you see? Ooh, green. Shoot. Right? You just damaged the viewports. That's it. Tank's still fine. Now, at any point he could return fire. But wait. I see green. You've damaged the barrel. GG. You can't shoot back. So, think. Where else? Where else? Try the lower glaciers again. Okay, we'll try the lower glaciers again, shall we? Nope, lower glaciers just absorbed it. German commander's laughing at you. Ha 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 ha, silly Ivan. You can't penetrate me. Okay, so literally, how do you kill a Tiger 2 then, smarty pants, with stock ammo? It's easy. Like this. I didn't say you couldn't move. Tiger 2 versus KV85. This is how I kill a Tiger 2. Ready? He's tracked. Come around. GG. That's how you kill a Tiger 2 with stock ammo. Last target, Jagdtiger or Jagdtiger. Stock ammo, of course, from the sides, piece of piss. You can penetrate, anything can penetrate from the side. I've seen Verba-Winds kill Jagdtigers from the side. No, we're going to take this Tiger from the front, this Jagdtiger from the front. But wait a minute, Deceptive, we couldn't even kill a KV2 from the front. Ah, but you're not getting the best part of all. Are you ready? Have you learned nothing yet? I have failed. Well, the speed's correct. We are doing 27 kilometers. Oh, it's supposed to be 40 kilometers, which is 27 miles per hour. So we're not even reaching our effective speed, even with the transmission and engine upgrades. Yay! Nice one, Gaijin. So, hello, Jagdtiger at 180 meters. Hello, lots of red, lots of... Wait, there's a green. Why is it green? What did I do? Ooh! Mantlet, yum! Mantlet just went yum! I'll take that shot again. Oh no! We're down to 1 stock ammo! So you're going to load high explosive. So we fire the armor piercing. So, we've got high explosive. What do you do with high explosive against a Jagdtiger? Oh, I don't know. See, it's all red. What do we do? Didn't even shoot off the side skirt. Oh no. Seriously, what do we do? Didn't even track it. Now, even with the upgraded armor, can we kill a Jagdtiger from the front? Answers on a postcard. So as you can see, we do now have the upgraded armor. Upgraded shell. Ooh. Is that flat? It sure is, but you still can't pen it. So, how do we kill a Jagdpanther 6 Jagdtiger from the front? Have you learnt nothing yet? Oh, suspension's orange. But bear in mind, you shouldn't be attacking a Jagdtiger by yourself. There. He's now tracked. He's got anywhere between 15 to a minute 30 plus repair. He can't turn his gun because his gun elevation kind of sucks in a Jagdtiger. And just for shits and giggles, we're going to shoot him in the other. Okay? So he's now well and truly stuck. He can't even turn. And this is how you kill a Jagdtiger. Just like that. Now his load is dead. He's on fire. Say he puts the fire out. Okay, you put the fire out. His engine's now destroyed. He's on fire for a second time. And then last but not least, he's gone. GG. That is how you deal with tanks that are way punching over your tier. A Jagdtiger is 3 tiers over what this tank is. Tiger 2 is a tier, 2 tiers over than what this tank can do. So that's the KV85 on the rifling range. Let's return to the hangar. And bear in mind, guys, practice. It's free. You don't even pay for the shells. Practice, 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 practice. Okay? I practice all the time. Okay? So let's take a look. Its battle rating is 5.3. 5-0, 5-0, 4-7, 5-0. So it's an even battle tier. So let's check it out. Yes, granted, this is going to be arcade mode. I always do arcade mode when I am doing a tank review. Why? Because it's a generous mode. And believe it or not, about 60% of people that watch my videos actually play tanks in arcade mode. Now, realistic and simulator would be a completely different thing. Okay, guys, and we are back. Here we are with a domination match on Kuban. Oh, great. A map with a lot of undulations. An undulation is the difference in between elevation of the ground and so basically that means hills, slight bumps, things like that in a tank that doesn't really have much in the way of gun elevation. Depression, yes. Depression, no. Elevation, yes. So we can aim up, we just can't aim down. So taking a hill, bad idea. Taking flat ground, good idea. Now why is that? Because you can aim up in this thing, but you can't aim down. So bear in mind, remember guys, once you've unlocked a tank, don't immediately throw it in your lineup. Check it out at the range. Go practice with it. Learn its quirks. And read. I know that sounds hard, but read. Read up about the tank. Read up about what it was used for, where it was used, front lines, support, brawler. Always learn, okay? And no, if you learn something new, you don't push something old out. That's an old wives' tale. Okay, and look, see, we've got a couple of American SPGs here. Yes, comrades, yes, yes, you good, Betty Grable, yes, yes, yes. You go first, Shermans. Yes, 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 Shermans go first. Comrade, TV85, wait for me, comrade. Comrade, wait for me. Yes. Yes, 76mm Sherman. Yes, you good. Yes. Oh, enemy Tiger. Chic, Gorga. Again, you don't necessarily have to be the first one in. Let friendlies go in. Don't be afraid, you know. And of course, again, there's no machine guns. available yet for this tank. We got a M6A1 up on the hill, 440 plus yards away. We are capturing Charlie. Yes, old bean. Looks like we're about to capture Alpha, oh boy. Oh, jolly good. And so we're going to slowly roll forward. Again, paying close attention. Now we can aim up. Use that to your advantage. Okay, don't climb the hills. Climbing the hills means you're going to have to expose a lot of your tank to enemy fire to get your barrel to aim down. You do not want that. That is a bad thing. When in combat, you don't always want it to be a fair fight. The enemy forces have captured a zone. That is the most annoying voice in the universe. Almost as annoying as mine. Anyway, and so we're going to rolly slow forward here. I know this is not a replay. I'm actually doing the review as I'm playing the tank. Well, thank you. AI tank, shooting and giving away your position. What are you shooting at? There's like nothing there. What, are you anti-tree? Jeez. Oh, you saw a tree move. Shoot it. Wow. Okay there, Druid. Now, of course, we've got a dead husk here. Now, again, that is... Whoa, hello. T-3457. Again, we can aim up. Got a nice shot. Oh! He's gone. That was a 400 plus yard shot. It was a nice shot. Now we've got no friendly eyes over there lighting up for us, so we're going to roll forward. These guys do not need repairs, but they are shooting at something, but I can't see it. Again, this is one of the weaknesses of this tank, was its view range in real life. A lot of tank commanders complained and said that the KV85, one of its downfalls is that it couldn't see... Oh! Another T-34 killed. Is that it couldn't see pretty much anything. Now we've got a shell in the breach. What's that? It's a KV1. Right in the turret. Yep, enemy assist. Thank you there, T-34-85. Same gun. So we're going to slowly roll forward. We've got a friendly by the enemy's cap. Silly place to be, trust me, it really is. Again, you always want to check your sixes, even though you've got friends around you. They can, you know, they're fallible, they're human. Again, as you can see, the tank still, with its default KV1 drivetrain, is still very slow. Oh look, there's a burnout KV1 right in front of me. And again, one of the things I've learned from playing simulator and realistic is look for smoke trails. Look where dead tanks are. Enemy have a bomber in the sky now. Do I want to go into a fighter? Looks like I do. So, I'm going to jump into a fighter real quick. Try and shoot down this bomber. I am in a Focke-Wulf 190. He is in a Mosquito fighter bomber. Let's try and catch him. Let's dive down. Now I am under a bridge, so that should make it a lot harder for him to hit me. Killed a AAA. Now I'm going to use this as a scouting opportunity. Lost my wing there. Gonna eject. My tank's fine because I was underneath the bridge. Okay, we've cleared Alpha, but we haven't recapped. Now, again, friendly still is now moved to K3, which is kind of a good thing because he can keep into contact with me. Again, this is where you really want to keep your crew skills up, like your radio operator. Trust me, your radio operator is your life in a tank that cannot see. Reason being is the radio operator is the one that's going to relay messages from tanks that can see. For example, like the Shermans. Okay, we've got an enemy tank dead ahead. It is a Panther. He is going nowhere. He is tracked. Thank you for giving me your side. And now you're dead, sunshine. Oh, enemy KV2. Backing up. Backing up. Again, oh, we just tanked a big blast from him. He's now dead. Now we're going to roll forward. Yes, a KV85 just absorbed a shot from a KV2. And yes, I just killed a Panther, like I said. Immobilize the Panther, neutralize his speed, and then take him out. Whoa, 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 just 37, just 37, just 37. Tank destroyer, tank destroyer, tank destroyer. That kind of that did a lot of impact damage to him. That did some more to him. He's now on fire. My suspension's damaged. So something's got shots on me. Can't see what. Oh, wait. It was a German tank of some kind. It's gone, though. Now, again, I don't want to try and take this hill. So I'm going to try and turn around. Again, sorry to all my tree-hugging friends. Ouch. That, nailed out my tracks. Good shot. It was a good artillery shot. So I'm going to stand and repair, 25 seconds. I'm going to try and keep... Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's KV5. Okay, there's a Tiger. They're not even paying attention to me. It's going to be their loss. Right, exactly where I told you. Nailed him in his ammo rack. Let's put the fire out. His engine's dead, he's not going anywhere. There we go, and the KV2 finally took me out. Good kill, KV2. But as you saw, don't take the hill. The hill you will have no gun depression on. So let's take a look at the T-3485, which is going to be a tank I'm going to be doing another review on. Looks like we are going to lose Charlie. Now, the difference between these two tanks is Charlie is a whole hell of a lot faster. KV85, sorry, is a hell of a lot faster. And so, yeah, they're neutralizing Charlie. And as you can see, I don't have all the unlocks yet for this tank. Okay, there's that Tiger. That's 500 yards. Can we penetrate him? Let's find out. I fired off a shot blind. Okay, he's back on the radar. No. I'm going to go for Charlie. Oh no, it looks like we've got people on Charlie. There's that KV2 that nailed me earlier. Oh, an ISU 152. He would be a yummy target. Undamaged him. He's using the undulations to his advantage. Smart move. Plenty of artillery coming down. Again, that is one of the things I would like for Gaijin to look at, is the amount of artillery spam that there is. Same as the amount of bomber spam. Okay, we've got a teamwork there. There's that 152. Again, no gun elevation. Okay, 152 is not even looking in this direction. There is a German captured something. Okay, there is a bomber coming in, so we've got to be careful. Again, fortunately no machine guns activation on this tank either, so we can't defend ourselves. So what I like to do is I like to make sure I'll keep an eye on the radar. The moment you see, you know, there's a bomber coming in, keep an eye on the radar, find out where he's at, you know, stay away from him, because you forget he can reach out and touch you, but you can't touch him. Okay, that's a 76mm Sherman. Got a big old shot into him. He's on fire. He missed. Another big old shot into his... It's fine by me. His turret's jammed. Got all day. Like I said. And now we're going to roll on forward. We've captured Bravo. And of course that other Sherman just has to get a shot into him. Doesn't matter, we got him now. So we're recapping Charlie. Of course, tanks especially medium tanks, you want to stay on the move. And again, guys, I really do hope that you enjoy these tank reviews, my style of doing them. Of course, I will link in all the documentation that I found. Snapped it. Didn't wait for the barrel to settle. I posted a link in the video description of all of the. Gotcha that time though. Yes. He would have been a dead tank. Anyway, I do hope you enjoy these sort of reviews. They're quick, they're dirty, but they're honest. And I know that normally you see a webcam or whatnot. I'm trying it without the webcam. I've noticed that there are a lot of people like Baron and Jingles who don't use their webcam when they're doing tank reviews. And so what I plan on doing is doing it more like this. Please leave a comment down below on the review, what you thought of it. Things like that, things I got wrong, things that I got right that you didn't understand or you didn't know, you know. And I'm going to end this review right here with a stay safe, have fun, keep yourselves flying, keep your enemies dying. Cobra Commander is out, and guys, please don't forget, go check out my website. Links again will be in the video description down below, and why don't you click on one of the videos that's appearing in that box right over there. Click on that, and it'll take you to another tank review. So take care, guys, and have fun with whatever you're playing. Cornering around. Of course, biggest weakness is the upper chassis, with it only being 16mm. So you got to be careful of artillery. Even light artillery will wreck you. You have to be careful of HE as well, because HE will wreck you. This isn't spaced armor, unfortunately. So don't give your opponents your sides if you can't, you know, if you can't help it. Same as the turret. Turret's not really that strong, but it does have some sort of angling to it, 25-degree angling. So, you know, unless you're going down the hill with, you know,